please. I don't want to deal with you today.
All right. Hello and welcome to episode 80 of One Piece D&D Blotto Pirates campaign. Still trying to get to Elat. Let's go see the recap to see what we were doing chilling on a boat.
Onya conducted emergency surgery on Finch, stabilizing her but noting that she had severe injuries that required further treatment. As she lay her to rest, the rest of the crew forged onwards towards Elat. Murdoch and Kent fished up a crate housing an old, blindfolded man with terrible afflictions. Onya gained another patient. The old man declared himself as Scal A. Brine, a victim of the mysterious God Valley incident. Yiga, in the middle of training Tuo, decided to teach Emilio Hagen how to man up. He poured him out on the deck of the ship, at first trying to force him into a human form, but eventually relenting and sharing stories with the unfortunate fellow. The crew had an enlightening conversation about hockey. Bourne beat the shit out of Onya. Azrael told him to pick on someone his own size. Their fight, definitely not boring, ending with Bourne being dangled over the side of the ship as bait and punching a shark square in the nose. Chuma looked on as he and Yiga spilled their feelings to one another. Onya realized that Brian was a walking dead man, but stopped Kent from shooting him dead when they confronted one another. Finch imparted some ominous warnings to Murdoch about his relationship with Phobos. Murdoch told her that he has a plan. Elat lose. So yeah, this is Bourne's MacBook page. It's got Twitter up or X, depending on, looking at this latest tweet. Quite a beautiful image, I might add. He's got some text messages from the captain sending him some booze council links. Chuma telling him that he is watching him at 5 a.m. Murdoch asking if he has an extra fishing line. Azrael telling him that their bout was legendary. Kent telling him that he's going to wake up dead tomorrow. Text from an unknown number.
Because I wouldn't wake up if that was the case.
How the hell you wake up dead? That is the question. Okay. I think we will pick up actually in the middle of the brig.
I'm just wondering, does the guy that we fished out have an Ep.80? That could maybe be like the White Mamba.
The White Mamba. Speaking of, we'll open up with Onya. You will find yourself tending to... Oh shit, does the map just do that thing again?
Have I recovered since the last bout with Bourne?
Yeah, we'll say it's like been a day, so you can take a long rest.
Okay.
But yeah, you are in the middle of tending to this your two patients. Finch is on the way to recovering. In fact, is probably just another few hours of sleep. And she should be right as rain. Actually, give me a medicine check with her. Say DC 17. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Alright. Finch is going to take another few hours to rest up. But as you're checking over Scal A. Brine once again, your previous suspicions will just be reinforced. This guy does not have long left, even though he seems to be in relatively high spirits. As Finch is slumbering, he'll turn to you and he'll be like, Miss Finn, you remind me of my daughter. Always taking care of me.
What was her
even
name?
When I don't have long left. Her name was Abadiah. She was a beautiful soul. Yes. She was a beautiful soul, and she had much to offer to the world before those drastic rocks pirates snuffed her life out.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. I feel stronger and stronger every day. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a nap now.
Right.
And he'll collapse into his hammock, slumbering away.
Yeah, Anya will then, after, just making sure they're both rested, she's going to head above deck and continue training herself to do skywalk.
All right. You head above deck to find the rest of the crew. I'm not quite sure what exactly they're doing. We'll say that Kent is piloting the ship. He and Misery are having snatches of conversation.
Was it the morning?
Yeah. We'll say you guys are about 3-4 days out from Elat, according to Bourne's calculations. But yeah, Misery and Kent are having some morning chit chat. Tuo is listening in. She's leaning on the rails, her legs kicking over the sea. The turtle is just sailing with you guys. It doesn't really talk to anyone much. But it's just trudging along, plodding along, if you will. The baby dragon is high up in the sails, dangling from one of the pieces of rigging, and Emilio Hagen is in the crate that Chuma poured him into last night. Asriel is singing to himself as he polishes something on the port side. What's the rest of the crew up to on this beautiful morning? Ugh.
I thought
Yeah, Murdoch's gonna walk up the stairs, light up his morning smoke, go turn the page for Emilio, because he's probably been reading the same page for an hour.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Emilio, do you have any knowledge of the treasures you guys had hanging out in the house where they found you?
What do you mean?
Well, Chuma found a bunch of stuff, including a sword, and I'll pull out the sword that Chuma gave me. Know anything about it?
Can you move it to the left a little so I can see it?
There you go.
Oh yeah. I remember that sword. My dad brought it home one day. He showed it to all of us. Where the fuck is it? Had notes on it somewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he'll be like, my dad brought it home one day. He said that, it was a relic from a long-lost place in the West Blue. A place called the Mushroom Kingdom.
Mm-hmm. And does it mention anything special about it outside of that?
No, just that it was very valuable, but there was something about it that no one understood, so we just kept it. I think he was planning to pawn it off to Dufeld.
Well, it's another thing that Dufeld thought he had that we have now.
Are you planning to continue to cross him, Dufeld?
I mean, I'll be very honest with you, Emilio. He's never been in our crosshairs. He just happens to get screwed over by us. Never really calculated.
What do you know about that man?
He got money, then he linked to the underworld. That's the criminal world. That's I think all we know. He wait, what was the name of the other guy? Hollywood, the rich man. I know they had dealings.
Dalton.
Dalton, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I guess we like simultaneously screwed them over. Pretty much all I know. They're rich as hell.
Dufeld is the head of one of the biggest criminal syndicates in the entire Grand Line. There's numerous operations that he runs, but none that can be traced back to him. He's the head of, he's the head of an assassin's guild called the Glass Castle. Those are the same ones that came to our house.
Ooh.
He said that he never forgets, and he never forgives. His greed, it knows no bounds.
Well, there's another man like that once tried to get in our way. And
Ooh.
actually, his name was Raymond Polk. I guess he's kind of the reason that we're all of a crew right now.
The Kano
Yeah.
crime family head. I've heard of him.
all
You
kind
were
of-
the ones that killed him.
Yeah. We kind of came together, beating his ass up. Should have seen it, man. Chuma sublet.
Wow. Sounds like you guys have done a lot. Are you planning to go to the Grand Line?
Yeah. You're gonna come with us?
I don't really want to.
Don't really want to?
No, not really.
Oh. Yo. You'll warm up to it, don't worry.
If you say so. Can you turn the page?
There you go, buddy.
Thanks.
Keep the positive outlook. I mean, you sound happy. Well, more happy than you were 2 days ago.
I'll try.
And Murdoch will just chill there, having a smoke, turning a page for Emilio every couple minutes.
Alright. What's the rest of the crew up to? Anya's working on her skywalk training. You guys will just see her jumping in place in the middle of the day.
Yiga's doing stretches, and he's gonna meditate.
Wonderful, wonderful.
He's gonna try and tap in.
Tap into what?
His Saiyan heritage. No, I'm playing.
Good one, man.
He's gonna tap into his ancestral line.
Okay. What exactly does that entail?
He's gonna call on his ancestors.
Like on some Black Panther shit?
Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Nice.
Nice.
I bet. You sit down and meditate. Give me a religion check.
That's not an advantage.
Okay. You are sitting meditating. The baby dragon is like dangling over your head, looking at you curiously. As you take a couple of long, drawn-out breaths, focusing on the shifting of the waves of the ocean beneath you. You will try and tap into something beyond yourself. Focus on something greater than yourself and bring to the surface a history and heritage that long precedes you. But as you do so, the waves will continue to wash up against the ship, and they will drown out your attempts at communing with the powers that be, whatever that entails. You've been mulling over this scroll as you're learning its techniques, and you can tell that there's something deeper to it, but it's something that you can't quite scratch the surface of. Not yet, at least.
He'll grit his teeth. Start doing push-ups.
All right. You can do 50 push-ups. I'll give you inspiration.
Nigga, that's light.
Like IRL.
Yeah, I'm doing them.
Am on.
Fuck no.
All right. Born's curling the anchor. What's Chuma doing?
Yeah.
Chuma is sat down, thinking to himself. Doesn't really have much to do. Yeah.
Nice. Seems to be very slow on the ship. A couple hours will pass. Of you guys just minding your business, having a good old time. I will say you guys will notice that you really don't have a lot of food at this point. Everything that you packed for the journey, rations wise, is running out, and most of you guys, I don't think there's really been any attempts to scrounge up some food. So most of you guys will notice it at the same time that you are all pretty hungry. The baby dragon will be growling from the top of the ship.
And Onya collapses on the deck.
Onya collapses. Kent will be like, "Man down, doctor down."
What happened?
I'm not that down. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, me too, man. We gotta get some goddamn food. Cook.
What the hell? Fish.
He's just gonna sit down and start fixing his fishing line because it has snapped.
So yeah, right idea.
Man, if only there was a ship nearby that we could pillage.
You guys
Well,
think there's
look
any
around.
that how filling is just pure hot sauce because we got a barrel of that.
I would suggest that. I tried drinking hot sauce once.
Are we trying to get our stomachs filled or burned?
Well, sometimes there's a little bit of A and a little bit of E.
Mm.
This is fish.
We can
Anybody
maybe
got a
eat
net?
turtle soup, and I'm just gonna wink at the turtle.
Oh hell no.
Give me an engineering. See if you can repair the fishing line. Say DC 13.
Engineering.
Is there a net on the boat?
Nope.
Probably suck at engineering. I didn't even know it was a skill. Yeah, what is engineering?
Arcana.
Whoops. Got a 7.
What the fuck? Alright, yeah. You attempt to repair the fishing rod, but it takes you a little bit longer than you expected. It's gonna take a couple hours for you to scrounge something up or to do so.
Yeah, so the rod snaps again in Murdoch's hands, and he just goes, "Fuck, guys, this is probably gonna take a while."
Well, we can do this the old-fashioned way. Chuma will issue his sword. We go into the ocean. Oh wait, you can't.
I cannot.
I mean, we're sailing right now. We don't got an anchor.
There's no anchor. Why do we have an anchor?
We had to throw it off to get up to the sky.
Oh yeah, true. There is no anchor. Sky was curling. No.
Who's
You
gonna
make
have
sense.
Curling his plate armor.
And I'm sure Ms. Rue would be crazy impressed if you caught a giant ass fish with your harpoon right now.
Excuse me. A
No one asked you.
kitchen? Oh, I thought you said my name. Anyway, no, I don't have a kitchen.
Well,
Oh,
if there's
well,
any- we could
I
tie
have the
ourselves.
workrooms, but
What did you just say to me?
I have the workarounds for a kitchen. I just didn't know if you had a space for a kitchen.
No, I don't. You could go below deck, I guess. But I think there's like people down there or something.
You only have the one room?
Yeah. Why do you think I want to get rid of this ship? It's like useful and stuff, but I don't really, there's not really much I can get out of it.
All right,
No,
then.
I'm making out of this rope I got.
You said what?
I want to make a net out of the rope I got.
How much rope do you have?
50 feet.
Didn't you use it? Or did you get more rope?
I mean, I cannot remember, so I have no idea.
Didn't you guys use all your rope when you were making that raft in the convo?
I don't know if I use all of it.
I roll a 1d50.
Yeah.
Alright, you got 10 feet of rope left. Not really enough to make a good good net. Perhaps you could make a lasso.
Is there any rope on the ship?
Nah, just the stuff that's being used in the rigging.
Yeah, I'm gonna open that Bregman book I got.
Okay.
Does it have any?
Sorry?
Does it have any information on this particular situation? Where
No, it does not.
you sure? You sure? Mm-hmm. All right. How fast is this ship moving in? Let me check. No, I'm not keeping up with that. Oh shit, I forgot I always got advantage. Damn. Um. Nope. Wow, there really is no anchor. What's that? How much weight do we need to make a makeshift anchor?
It's a good question. I would say like 3-4 tons. So about
The turtle.
7,000 pounds.
How much the turtle weigh?
I think it was 5 tons.
Do we have the rope that the anchor attaches to, or did they also throw that out?
That was also thrown out.
Just gonna be looking around the crew. With a disappointed look. Like, I don't think we have any options on on fishing from afar, which leads to an unwelcome solution.
I've been waiting for this. Murdoch knows, right, Murdoch?
Not feeding the sick.
Hey, don't you have a harpoon, bro? Why don't you fish?
As you can see, Captain, I'm steering the ship.
Oh, get the fuck off the helm.
Now, why would I go do that?
Because I'm telling you to. Get the fuck off the helm. Misery, you're on the helm.
Is that an order, Captain?
Yes. We need food. You're a fisherman.
All right. Will I get paid for this, Captain?
Yeah.
I like to be paid up front.
No, I want to see if you're not washed.
Captain, I've done fished up a half dead old man just yesterday. I promise you on this.
You think that takes skill?
What did you say?
You think that takes skill?
I mean, it takes about as much skill as it does to fish up some dinner.
Yeah. Get the fishing, man.
As soon as I see some berries, Captain, I'll get right to it.
I already gave him money. Above table, I already gave him money.
For the fishing?
Earlier, I gave him like 2 million berries.
Yeah, he's asking for some more.
Agree.
They're 500,000, bro.
Tell him he can eat if he catches something.
You give him 500K?
Yeah.
All right. He'll get to fishing. Misery will take the helm. Down below, a sweet and savory smell will waft up as Kent casts his harpoon gun into the water. You guys will smell a cake brewing downstairs. Baking, brewing, baking.
So we running out of resources, and he decides to cook a cake. All right. Chuma will begin to count.
I'm sorry?
I said with my passive, would I have heard that?
What's your passive?
19.
How loud were you talking?
Loud enough for the whole crew up to here.
Yeah, I think probably hear that.
Well, you said you were hungry, so let them eat cake.
But cake takes a lot of resources.
For some reason, Murdoch shuddered aggressively to that sentence.
Damn.
All right.
So like
Can't
when we
will
get
be
to
like go ahead.
gonna look when we get to Elat, how exactly are we gonna make sure the ship stays in one place?
We could beach it.
What?
We could beach it.
Okay. I don't got a problem with that.
I mean, without an anchor, it's pretty much the only way the ship's going to come up in the first place. So
How many days have passed? Because I know we said 3. How much has passed to get there? I mean, I know we have 3 days to get there, but how many has passed since then?
You guys are about 4 days from it. All right. As Kent yells out, "Woo! I got one." Born, I guess, will come up with a cake, or I don't know if you'd tell people to come down and get it, or if you would come up with the cake. But give us a little bit of a description of what exactly you did to make this cake.
So, what? My thing's glitching. So, Born having the dial know-how to create the stovetop burner uses a flame dial instead to try and create like a convection style oven almost.
Nice, nice.
So he has like a metal tin that he has the dial sitting at the bottom of, so that way it can fill the tin with heat while making sure that the cake actually cooks.
All right. What kind of cake has been made?
Don't mind me, totally not Googling cake types real quick. It is. Let's go with a pound cake.
Nice. Love me a good pound cake. I will say, as you're like, I guess there's really only one room, down there. So the first person that will smell your cake will be Finch. As she wakes up, and you'll kind of just, you'll notice her as you're kind of like intent on cooking. You'll notice that she's like crept up behind your shoulder and is looking over it as you're in the middle of putting the final touches. She'll whisper, not so loudly, or not so quietly, I should say, in your ear. She'll be like, "Is that a pound cake?"
Yeah, I had just enough ingredients for it. Why,
Oh
you
my
want a piece?
god, you're a lifesaver. Can I?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's almost done.
I haven't had cake in years. Are we close to Elat? Sorry, I know I'm the navigator. Onya told me that you took over my job, essentially.
Yeah, it's about 4 days left to travel. We're a week out whenever we had gathered you back up on the ship, and we've been sailing for a bit since then. You've been unconscious almost the entire time.
Well, I'm feeling better now, but again, thanks for taking over when I couldn't.
No problem.
Is it done yet? Can I have a piece?
And then in the background, right as Bourne's about to say it done, you hear a of the dial running out as well.
She'll be like, you. What exactly are those things? How have you been using them? Are those shells?
Yeah and no. So a bunch of different the Sky Islanders call them dials. They have a bunch of different uses, but see, you can have one like this one, and then I'll pull out the Let's do the prism dial. And then I'll activate it. There's ones that'll work like this, and then another Born pops up alongside of himself. And then there's one like the one I used for here, where it'll just spew out fire.
She'll be like, "Where did they come from? How do they work?"
Well, from ancient tellings, they said that each one of these shells had the ability that they use in their actual lives. So, like this one here, and then he'll show off the flame one again. It could have been just a ball of fire that went inside a shell, and then now look, it's a flame dial.
They're like animal, like shellfish that live in the sky.
Kind of, but they're more of like skyfish, you know?
That's amazing.
Like they don't always inhabit the shells. The ones that they do inhabit, they kind of take on the qualities of the skyfish that was inside of it.
So, what do you think pushes them to adapt and evolve in all these different ways? Is it really that strange up there in the sky?
Well, it's probably the same thing as down here. Everyone adapts to survive.
I guess that makes sense. Well, thank you very much for the pound cake, Warren. I think I wouldn't be able to borrow those navigational tools off you, would you? Or can I?
You feeling finally out from under the weather?
Yeah, I think Onya fixed me up for good.
Yeah, there you go.
She'll take the tools, slice of pound cake, and she'll climb up on deck. I'll say she can get a long rest, actually. First thing she'll do is salute to you, Captain.
Bitch! I'll give her a big old hug.
Thanks, Captain. Reporting back on duty.
Oh, good to see you up, Finch.
Thanks for the medical care, Onya. I don't think I'd be walking if it weren't for you.
Well, that's what happens when you got the best doctor, man.
Agreed. Born made pound cake. She'll show you guys as she takes a slice or takes a bite. And then she'll start mapping the what's it called?
Works.
Precisely.
No, I'll go get some cake. Try this cake.
I was about to walk upstairs with it.
Oh, alright. Oh my god, there's two more.
You see two Borns? That's why I had refreshed.
Oh, hold on, let me try.
Yeah, because that's why I was like, all right, hold on, let me stall out this convo with Bench a little bit longer because I had to refresh.
Oh yeah, now it's gone now.
Born pops his head up and says, well, I had enough fish for an actual meal, but I figured this would lift everybody's spirits back up. And yes, Chuma, there is enough resources to eat an actual meal.
The heavens have blessed us with cake. I'll start devouring the cake. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Limit of 2 slices per person until everyone has their 2 slices.
Oh. I'll start eating
Gotta
slow.
make sure everyone's cake.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow.
He can have my 2 slices. I don't eat sweet things.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Born,
Can I try some?
why don't you come feed me a slice while I'm busy getting food for you to cook later? Appreciate it.
I mean, you could come over here and get it like everyone else is. I got
I'm in
17
the
pounds
middle
of
of
it.
fishing up some food, man. Captain's orders.
Doesn't look like you're fishing much of anything. You just pulled up a rusty old tin can.
But yeah, it's all part of the process. All right. Actually, you know what? Give it to Misery. Have her feed me. Oh, yeah.
You know, you could try catching that shark that ran away from us yesterday.
If it ran away, Born, it's probably gone. I hate to break it to you.
You know, I really don't know what to tell you. You know, it was pretty obvious that there was a shark alongside the boat yesterday. You had the harpoon gun. You were a fisherman prior to being a pirate. You know, all the key signs were there for you to have caught the shark. You just
And instead of dinner, you snagged a person.
Yeah, I
and
did.
injured him more than helped him.
Oh, if it were up to me, he wouldn't be injured. Believe me, he would be a goddamn corpse.
He already is.
Wait, I agree with that.
Yeah, Born's handing out the pieces of the pound cake.
So yeah, let me get you the slices.
How much do you guys know of the Rocks Pirates?
Rough Pirates? Oh,
Yeah, the old man mentioned them, that they were the ones that killed his daughter.
whoa.
I mean,
Papa Squad on the street. No. Who the fuck are the Pebble Pirates?
Obviously, they're more notorious than the Rocks Pirates.
Yeah, they're not. From what I know, a lot of big names today were on the Ross Pirates. Kaido, Big Bob, Whitebeard, Shiki, Lagufo.
Who's Lagufo?
You don't know. Look, you go look around. Who know Lagufo? Who know Lagufo?
I've heard of him. Finch will say.
Yeah, you know Lagufo?
Yeah, the Laughing Crow.
What?
Okay, now that sounds familiar, I think.
Mm-hmm. Captain John, I heard was on the Rocks Pirates.
Yeah, Captain John. Wang Ji. A very popular name. But yeah, a lot of those big heads were all led by that man. Rocks. I forget. It was Rocks though. It was Rocks.
And we're sure
I think
that
it was
the
a
Pebble Pirates,
Rocks.
you know, with Brownbeard,
They're
Lido, Scarlet, Thinlin,
all right.
Pebbles.
Oh, you talking about Lil Mama?
No, I'm talking about the Pebble Pirates.
Yeah, get the hell on. There ain't no such thing as a Pebble Pirate. You making shit up.
Next thing you know, there's going to be a Puddle Pirates.
Right.
I mean, so my dad used to tell me that that's what they would call the Marines whenever they would sail by them.
Yeah, that's some old head shit if I ever heard it. Take a bite of another slice of cake.
Wait, they actually called them
My
Puddle
dad
Pirates?
sailed with your grandpa. What do you mean, old head shit?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some old head shit. So don't yell at me, I'm eating cake.
Your grandfather was a pirate?
Yeah. I mean, obviously he's not as good as me though. You know what I'm saying?
What was the crew called?
The Long Navy. Yeah, Long Navy. Great Long Navy.
Were they like in the West Blue? I've never heard of them.
Well, he went all over the place.
Grand Line?
Yep.
And New World.
And you, oh my gosh. Do you have a bounty?
But I don't know.
You
He doesn't really talk about that shit. So when he was
Oh,
getting blasted.
Well, my dad told me that every single one of the crew members had a bounty. Each of them was worth more than the one that joined after them. So it just goes to prove that the more you do in this world, the more your worth goes up.
you mean like every new member had a lower bounty than the one that came before them?
Yeah. Just because they would do stuff before the new members joined. So the government's like, hey, this person's worth this much. And then on that island where the new bounties were issued, they'd pick up a new person. On the next island they went to, that new person would have a higher bounty than the person that would be just joining.
Hold on, that don't make any goddamn sense. Because how the hell does Bourne have a higher bounty than me when he joined after me? Huh?
Well, let's just lay it out in layman's terms. It's because you're not worth that much to the Marines.
Hey, at least I got my name on the goddamn bounty poster.
Hey, it's not my fault that they're racist. They just assume that everybody that has wings is going to be a pirate and is going to look like me.
If you ask me, you see one guy with wings, you see them all.
I mean, that's not true at all.
And then Bourne goes and stands right next to Azrael. Really? You're saying that?
Well, he's a fisherman. That doesn't count.
Yeah,
But
those
he
are
has
like
wings.
flippers. Nah, those are flippers.
Yeah, those are flippers.
He can fly with them. They're more wings than my own wings.
I mean, they're more like
You don't
air
fly.
flippers.
He's just swimming through the air.
Yeah, it's air flippers.
Kind of like the flying fish.
Yeah.
You know what,
Yeah.
Captain? You should be like a tree.
Oh, he telling
I'm
you to
alright.
shut up, Yiga.
My roots strong and absorbing all that is around me.
If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a noise?
Only if the tree is strong enough.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Your roots are decaying. Withered. Mine are strong. And beautiful. Ain't that right, Finch? High five.
Yeah, high five.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
even
did
think she
your-
was listening to you, Captain.
Don't matter.
No, I was listening. I was just getting these last measurements. Why did your grandfather stop sailing, Captain?
I mean, for what he said, well, one time I've heard him talk about it. He found, I'll pull out one of the one scroll I got. I say, he found all of these. And,
Is there something special to those things? Why have you been chasing after them?
I mean, they're cool. They seem cool.
But that can't be the reason you're willing to risk life and limb for them, right?
What do you mean?
It's just, you've gone to great lengths. I heard, you guys fought that thing up in the sky just to get one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
You're
no
willing to
big
go.
deal. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Oh, I mean,
Oh, you talking about the fire horse?
I like
Yeah.
to call it sparkle pony. That's what it was. It wasn't nothing.
Captain, it dwarfed you.
Yeah, and I put it down.
To be
No?
fair, there was that giant serpent helped too.
Yeah.
It didn't
The
help that
Skyrock
much.
took it down.
No, it didn't.
It kept it occupied most of the time.
No, y'all were fighting that more than the horse was.
I mean, to be fair, which one of them do you think was the bigger threat? The giant Skyrock or the large Fire Horse?
The horse. Because nobody could catch it, except for me, you know. No, except for me.
And I was kind of fighting Azrael more than anyone else. Well, not actually fighting him, not physically.
Yeah, man. A lot was happening.
Now, speaking of
But-
the Skyrock, I
Yeah.
wanted to gather some ingredients from it, and then you went and did something to it, as Bourne pushes his finger into Azrael.
Oh, shit, right.
Is he here?
What did I do?
Oh, good, he's here.
What did I do?
Above table or on session?
Azrael doesn't care about petty life, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, after we had taken it down, you brought it back and then made it fly with you, and then by the time I was going to gather resources from it, it was already decaying. I can't gather
And tried
decaying meat
to
for the
take me
crew.
away.
Oh, you're talking about the worm. Yes. The worm couldn't withstand my powers for too long, so it started to decay. That wasn't my fault. It was its fault for being weak.
You didn't have to control it.
I needed an Uber.
You can fly.
It takes energy.
I mean, does it not take any... I'm not even going to ask. I don't understand it.
Well, did it take energy to revive the worm?
Did
I
it
mean,
take energy to control the worm?
Nope. It's like a queen bee kind of thing, where drones naturally listen to the queen bee. It's like innate in your nature.
I'll believe it.
Oh, so you're a queen?
More phrased as an apex predator.
Regardless, it wasn't a big deal. If it was, we wouldn't be here.
I mean, Kent told me that, the god almost died.
Yeah, but he's alive. No big deal.
Captain, you always say it's no big deal, but, I mean, we tried sailing into Kano and I almost died.
Yeah, but it's different.
Your threat assessment is consistent.
Thank you.
Consistently. Okay, never mind.
I don't think that was a compliment, Captain.
No, it was. High five.
High five.
Yeah.
You should speak up, man. If you have something to say, don't hold it in.
Are you talking to me? This is Finch talking about this.
Yeah, that's who Chuma talking to. He's talking to you.
He's trying to raise an eyebrow. And she'll be like, "You're telling me to speak up?"
Yeah, speak up. I speak up when I have something to say.
Show emotion. Show emotion.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Show emotion. Show emotion.
You guys have heard that song too?
No, I couldn't help it. Vasily was singing it to me. It's catchy. I can't lie.
That song's been everywhere since we got back on the blues.
You've only been to 2 islands.
Yeah, the Marines were playing it as they were chasing us.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, well, maybe you gotta clean out your ears.
Yo, right on, shake hands.
But I know. I'm a great singer. Thank you for the compliments, you know.
Show emotion. Show emotion. That was my
Came
favorite.
up with myself, you know.
Show emotion.
I really guided Vasily through that song.
Isn't he a musician?
Who needed guiding from me?
I was gonna say that there is a reason why there's a non-featured track out there now as well, too.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you haven't heard it? It's just Show Emotion. Not featuring, you know? Like how whenever there's another person on the song, it says featuring.
Chuma gonna smile. Be like, you don't know. That's my part.
No.
Show
I
emotion.
didn't hear you. No, I'm trying to tell you. There's two versions of the song out. There's one with both of y'all, and then there's one with just him on it.
No, you're saying there's one with just me singing. You said show emotion.
Show
There's one with just him.
You're saying I'm more successful than Vasily? Another thing I can make fun of him about. That's crazy.
Why do you want to make fun of him?
Because it's fun.
That's evil. You're evil.
Walks away. Imagine having such a conflated ego, people can't even finish their sentences.
What'd you say?
I'm just happy.
If you heard it the first time you heard it.
I'm just happy there's a new song playing on these Denden Mushi. I was getting tired of the old one. That Kylie Myris singer and her song Party with the Gorosei.
How are you part? Is it like old men?
I don't know. I don't listen to the lyrics.
I feel like Murdoch only got that song after he found out about the Gorosei.
Would have been really useful if it came out 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Can someone turn the page?
Thank
you.
Amelia. Where is Amelia?
Right.
Over here.
Yo, get your bruh. I'll pour him out. What's the deal, man?
This.
I thought we had a deal.
I didn't do anything. Someone poured me back into the crate.
Alright, well, you let me know next time.
Let you know what?
Somebody put you in a crate.
I wanna be in a crate.
I'm missing out. Look at this big beautiful blue sky. Look at the clouds. The fuck, what are they called again? No, news crews don't pass by that. Fucking seagulls. A bunch of seagulls. Look at these seagulls.
Okay.
But okay, I'll also flip the page, I guess. Fuck it.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Do you want a piece of pound cake?
What is that?
Try it. I don't know what it, but it's good. I'll hand him one of those slices.
Wine-soaked pound cake. As Bourne gets a light bulb above his head, but it's just a light dial.
Nice. You're gonna feed it to him?
Yeah, I'll feed it to him.
All right. I'll be like, thanks. This is delicious.
Yep, Bourne made it. He's the best.
Thanks, Morn.
You're welcome, random citizen.
What the fuck was that? Alright.
Who is that?
Wait. Alright, never mind. Oh. Yeah, man. So, are you really sure you want to be in a crate?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man. You ain't gonna get anything done being in a crate all your days.
I know.
So you gotta step out. Even if it's just for a little bit.
I can't.
Well, I mean, you are.
I can't move.
Have you tried?
Yes.
I feel like you're lying to me. I feel like you said you haven't.
I tried for years. Years I tried. I can't. But it's okay. I stopped trying. I've accepted it.
Ooh,
Right.
what if we do this, Captain? And then Born reaches over an empty barrel, fills up some seawater with it.
Oh,
Here,
What are
try
you doing?
putting him in this barrel.
Are you sure?
Well, it worked with Onya. Remember, that's the reason that we got caught by the Marines.
Alright.
but I'm not a Logia.
Yeah.
I'll
But you
unknowingly
did
coat my
live with
hand
us.
and I'll pick up
Mhm.
Emilio. I want you to prepare. We're gonna try some, alright? This might help out.
I don't want help. Please unhand me.
You're getting help, damn it. I'll slowly and steadily dip him into the seawater.
How's this shit working?
Someone drop ocean scorn.
I think they're supposing that if he partially submerges him into a barrel full of seawater, that his powers will reverse, like undo or something.
Yeah,
Is that what I'm getting at here?
yeah, I think that's what he's trying to do. Or what he suggested.
Will deactivate, yeah.
It's just when they come in contact with water, does it turn them back into what they were? Or just stop them from activating their abilities?
They lose
I think
the
it does
ability-
on
They lose their ability
the
to activate
water-
their double.
If the water additionally reaches its waist, its speed is reduced by half as well, and they lose the ability to activate their double fruit.
Lose their intangibility.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like it'll work.
Well, it's not gonna like turn him back into a regular body. But essentially, what you guys will see is as you dip him into the, or as you're like putting the wine in contact with the seawater, bit by bit, it'll be like a little bit free flowing before, kind of like a puddle, like constantly shifting and morphing at the edges. But as it comes in contact with the seawater, it'll just go rigid, and it'll be like you're putting like a flat sheet of plastic almost into the water. His voice will become slightly panicked as he's like, "Please stop! Stop! No, wait! Keep going! I want this. Put me in fully. No, stop! Stop! No, do it! Do it!
You're fucking. You're tripping right now.
No, stop! He will stop responding.
Yeah, I'm taking him out though. I'm not dipping him entirely.
Alright.
I'm not gonna
As you take him out, it will be like limp. You get the sense that he has passed out.
So is he like now wine jello or something?
Once you take him back out of the water, it'll just be wine.
Oh, darn.
The only reason his form isn't just like collapsing is because you're holding him together with hockey.
So he can't control it. It's always active, kind of.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You saying this in character?
No, I wasn't in character.
I agree. It does suck.
That would have been hilarious if it was in character. Just it doesn't work on. He's like, well, that sucks.
I mean, she probably could think that.
I say we drink them.
So, you want to put another man inside of your body?
Precisely. Eat them alive. I wonder how it will taste.
If anybody should put him inside of them, it's Yiga.
I'm not doing that. Nobody's doing that.
Think about it, Captain. Why the hell are you keeping them alive?
Because nobody should live like this.
Exactly. So stop letting them live.
Don't worry about what you're doing, man.
You're not too old when I become captain.
Yeah, I'll just, I guess I'll put him in the crate.
Alright. It'll be like you're just putting some wine into a crate. We'll be sloshing around unresponsive. Onya, you will feel a fishy presence near you. And as it taps you on the shoulder, and you like involuntarily punch.
Yeah.
Asher will kind of just duck the punch and ask you to speak to you privately.
No, he wouldn't duck the punch. He would just take the punch in the face.
Okay, my bad.
I just continue to speak normally as if nothing happened.
Okay.
I would like to speak with you privately, Onya.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been hearing whispers about this patient. Would you like me to see him?
Why? What do you think you can do for him?
Oh, it depends on how much you're willing to offer. A life or a favor?
Honestly, there's really not much I can do. He's close to death. But he seems to act like he's got a new lease on life.
A new lease?
Yeah, he says he's getting better, but everything shows that he's getting worse.
Well, that's how dying patients feel. Death is quite a pleasant feeling. I can tell you, I am constantly feeling it. Lead the way to the patient.
Very well. Not sure what...
And this is the man.
Yep.
This point, Lord Azrael is gonna use a spell whisper to speak with Onya in her like mind. He will say, "I can fix him. Of course I can.
Oh,
This
I hate when you do that.
is nothing. But under one condition, Onya.
What is it?
Anya kind of thinks to herself, like, I think I know what he wants.
In the future, don't worry. I will have an instruction for you. It will not be something that will hurt your allies or go against your moral ethic of doctrine. But you must comply with that one instruction when it happens.
Keeping it vague and ominous, huh?
Of course.
Honestly, Azrael, I'm usually suspicious, but for this particular instance, and considering the parameters that you've laid out, I think I'll accept.
All right.
I'd say this is a chaotic proposition.
You see he reach out his hand as a mark appears,
Ooh.
and he says, "Swear on the name of Davy Loans."
What was that?
Swear on the name of Davy Loans.
I'm not asking Azanya. I couldn't understand that name.
Oh,
I
Davy
said
Loans.
Davy Loans.
Yeah,
If you want,
Davy
you can
Loans.
make a history or legend check in character. See what your character would know about that name.
History check.
History or religion, up to you.
History or what?
Religion.
Oh, religion. Okay. I'll do history.
All right, with a 5, all you know about them is that they are a mysterious deity that many profess to. For what reason and what they're offered is unknown to you. You just know there's some kind of god in some parts of the world.
All right. I swear.
Then it has been seen. Lord Azrael will walk over to the mat. And he will place his hand on
me
his
someday. Anya will think to herself, "This is probably going to come back to bite me someday. I just know it."
You see the color start returning to his skin, and the youth return to his hair. Arise, anew, my child.
Anya will check him.
He'll awaken with a start. The blindfold fallen from his eyes, and you will see you'll see that his eyes have they've been gouged out. I guess there's really no way to dress this up.
Oh.
Yeah, he has no eyes in his eye sockets. They have been clawed out forcefully.
Anya will replace the bandage with a new one.
He'll be like, "Oh, thank you.
Are you all right?
I feel power. I feel power coursing through me. I feel strength. Young Finn, what did you do to me? I've never felt better." Oh.
That's good to hear.
You'll see him like climb out the hammock and like jump, clicking his heels together. Look, I have a new lease on life. This is brilliant.
Yeah, Kev, you can just remove my token. Lord Azrael's going to leave the room. I'll leave Anya to do the whole medical explanation stuff.
He'll be laughing, and he'll envelop you in a big hug, Anya. Like, what did you do to me? This is incredible.
Well, I'm sorry if that I have to do this, but I tried out something experimental. I wasn't sure it was going to work, but
it did.
I did what I could.
Oh, this is amazing. You saved me, Doc. You saved me. Oh, I'm going. Listen, thank you. Thank your crew for everything. If it's not too much, one of those barrels. You think I could borrow it?
You're not going to leave in one of those, are you?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, just give me a plank,
and
I'll roll all the way back.
But isn't that how you got in? How you got us sick and everything?
Listen, young one. Everything in life is preordained by fate. It was my fate to be cast into a wretched hellhole by Kaido, but it was also my fate to be found by you and renewed once again. Now I know it is my fate to face that desert, and I will take that fate into my own hands by rowing to it myself.
Where are you heading?
The new world.
A new world.
You'll see him rustling around in his pockets, and you'll see him pull out a slip of white paper, and he'll give it to you. He'll be like, "This is my Vivra card. One day, I know your crew has a touch of destiny about them. Their fate is preordained as well. They'll see much more dangerous waters than that of the West Blue. Promise me that you'll find me one day in the new world. I'll have Kaido's head at my feet, and we can share a drink together, young Finn."
Oh, I wanted to ask something. Anya doesn't know that her friend Fink. She doesn't know he's in the Grand Line, right?
She don't even know if he's alive.
Okay, yeah. She only knows. She wasn't sure. Okay, good. I was just trying to double check that. Yeah. Never mind then. Well, I hope to see you again someday.
Yes. Oh. There's no need for a big farewell. Actually, let me just crack open this hole here. And you'll see him grab one of the barrels. We'll say one of the ones that Yiga emptied out. And he'll be like, I'll just be on my way. Again, thank you, Misfit, for everything. Until we meet again.
Until we meet again.
He will drop the barrel out from the sea, or out from the hole, and he himself will jump out.
What an interesting guy. Anya will then head back up above deck. And she'll try to look for his barrel floating away.
Yeah, you'll just see like a jet stream as this guy furiously begins paddling. The only ones that will really see it are Kent and Tuo. Tuo will have her. She'll be like gobsmacked, staring. She'll be like, "Wasn't he dying? What happened?"
He got better.
Wow, Anya, you really are a miracle doctor.
Well, I didn't do it alone.
Kent will be squinting and be like, "Is that the guy that punched me in the face yesterday?"
Yep.
God damn it! You should have told me. I would have shot. Oh my. Next one on you. It won't be in the side of their stomach. It's going straight through their head. You better not let me fish up another stowaway.
Well, you better pray that man doesn't live by the time we reach the new world.
He's going to the new world. Oh yeah. He definitely ain't gonna be living. You gotta go through the comm belt to get to the new world. How the hell is he's gonna roll through the goddamn comm belt?
He seemed up to the task.
Yeah, well,
we rode through the comm belt.
We didn't technically cross it, though.
We saw like a sliver of the goddamn comm belt, and we barely survived.
So what?
What?
So what happened? I'm staring at this bug.
Oh, yeah. Our other patient has recovered and has said farewell has told me to say farewell to all of you.
The old guy?
Yeah, he just left.
The one that was on death's door?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Shout out to him. Anyway, who wants to play cards?
Ooh. I'll play.
All right.
What kind of cards?
This is called
3-man draw?
No.
Blackjack?
No.
Hold'em?
That's a good one, but no. How you know all them? What?
You know,
No, man.
How much gambling do you do, Tuo?
I didn't gamble. I had to feed me and Hua. We had to.
What about
run
Go
scams.
Fish?
No, you
That's
can't.
that. See, the doctor gets it. Playing Go Fish.
Murdoch's favorite game.
It is.
You know what? Yeah, Murdoch, come over here and play some Go Fish.
All right, who has cards?
Oh. I
Oh,
thought
you had cards, Captain.
I thought you guys had cards. I don't have any cards.
Why would you suggest we play a card game then?
I thought somebody had cards.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Come on, Captain. Way to get a girl's hopes up.
All right, wait. Hold up. Let me check what I got. I got.
Well, I guess we're back to our old games. I
If it
spy
makes you
with
feel
my
better, I have
little
a deck
eye.
of cards.
I got
Are they not rigged?
maternal pose. I
You drop a
got.
deck of cards on the table.
Oh, look, there
Are
you go.
they not
See, somebody had
rigged?
cards. Told you somebody had a card. I can see in the future. You know that?
Okay,
Kick
what are
him
we
out of the
playing?
game.
I'm playing Go Fish.
How do you play?
You know how to play Hold'em, but you don't know how to play Go Fish.
Listen, Captain. If you can scam someone with it, I know how to play. Can you scam someone with Go Fish?
Actually,
Loser
yeah.
takes a swim.
It was one of my first scams.
Oh, Doctor, with you, Murdoch, and Finch playing, I don't think that's a very fair game.
Well, you can have us in a net or something.
See, the trick is, right? You have one set of cards. Like, say, you got one set of cards in front of your hand, but behind them is another set. So when somebody says a card, you say Go Fish, and they try to call you out, you just switch them real quick. It's real
Not
easy.
quite how I remember them, but whatever.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, listen, man. I need money. All right. So anyway,
Wait,
I'll distribute
wouldn't
cards.
that only work if they know that you have that card?
No. See, they would try to call me out, but I would switch the cards, so I wouldn't have the cards.
No,
I just
no,
had an
no.
idea, but then I thought that that's probably going to be a bad idea.
Trust me. But I'm not
But I was
using that right now.
I was thinking we could make the game a little more interesting by putting a chaos shard in here. But yeah, I realized that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think that's the move right now.
I don't want a repeat of the incident earlier.
I mean, it's good throwing at people.
You telling me that you don't want to get forgotten and you don't want to see Azrael turn into a little cartoon again?
Even if that did happen again, I have a feeling he's not going to repeat that.
Yeah,
Everyone kind of looks at Astro.
Never mind him.
Okay, fish. All right.
Deal me in, Captain.
All right, yeah, I'm distributing cards. I'm distributing cards. Yo, Chuma, you playing? Take that as a no. All right, everybody cards. All right, how we doing this?
You tell me, bro. I don't know how to play Go Fish.
I said, nigga, you don't know how to play Go Fish?
No, bro.
Well, it's simple. You get like 6 cards. It's like 6 or 7. Depending on how many you got. It's a varied amount of cards. And
okay. Players aim to collect 4 cards of the same rank
for of a kind by asking other players for specific cards. If the player doesn't have the requested cards, they must say go fish, and the player asks to draw a card from the central draw pile. The goal is to be the first to collect the most sets of 4 of a kind cards.
Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I understood.
Oh, wait.
I guess
2 to
they
4
taught a
players.
simpler version to kids.
All
Because
right.
I've never played with 2 cards being a pair.
I'm gonna say Finch is gonna not play. She's, watching the clouds and shit.
Fair.
Well, it's 2 to 4 players, and there's already 4 you guys. You know what? I'm going to set this one out this time.
2 is your fault.
Yiga, Born, and Murdoch can play.
How the fuck do I take your cards, bro?
Oh, sorry. I mean, it's a 4.
Actually, I'll just do this. All right. So it's a 4-player game.
Yeah, it's max 4.
So these 4.
Mm-hmm.
My card.
You. What type of person asks people if they want to play a card game and then doesn't have cards to play said card game?
Somebody with no cards.
Joey Wheeler.
Who the hell?
All right. Who goes first, Captain?
I'll go first because I'm the captain. Anybody got any 3s?
You ask a specific person.
Oh, right. 2, you got any 3s?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
I gotta draw now.
I think you double click this shit. Should be able to draw.
What?
Yeah,
The
we
deck.
don't see the deck. We don't see the deck.
Yeah, the deck's not there.
Oh. No, that didn't work either. Maybe not.
There we go.
Okay, who goes next, Captain?
We'll go clockwise. So Born.
Murdoch. Got any king?
Let me check.
Ooh, asking him if he has a king. Good move, boy. You would definitely get rid of it if he had one.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now Murdoch's turn.
Oh my god, this game is so fun, Captain.
Sure, it's a new turn.
Too old, you got a queen.
No.
Okay.
All right. Born. Do you have any kings?
Go fit.
Wait, but he has a king. Captain, he has a king.
Is that how you play this game?
What does it mean when he says go fish?
You go draw a card, but I think
He just got a king from Murdoch. I know he's lying, Captain.
Is that how you play this game?
Have y'all never played Go Fish?
No.
Sky hasn't.
Well, yes.
Kev, above table, take my last card. As he says, go fish, he kind of slides it over.
That's not okay. All right.
All right. Okay, Captain, your turn.
All right. Tool, do you have any kings?
Damn it. Yeah.
Hand that shit over. All right, Born.
Yiga, do you have kings?
Bro, we're not. Oh my fucking god.
Captain, how do you know? How do you know that you had a king?
Oh my god. Yeah, I have a king.
So how do you win this game?
I'm gonna tell you, it has been a long ass time since I played Goofy.
Alright, so above table, it's supposed to be a pair, like 2
The
cards.
game ends when one player runs out of cards, or the fish pond is empty.
So if somebody has a pair, is that it? Or
No.
like do they just keep
You're
that pair?
supposed to
No, you have to
discard the
have
pairs.
the most set of 4 of a kind.
Yeah, but that's some other weird rules that I've never even heard of before. Go fish is
Yeah.
2 pairs, and as soon as you get them, you set them down off to the side, and those stay off to the
Oh.
side, and then you keep on rolling through. And if someone doesn't have a card, you go fish, and whoever is either out of cards has the most amount of pairs, or least amount of cards at the end of the go fish pile running out.
It's
wins.
weird. All the all the rules I'm seeing involve 4 of a kind.
Yeah, I heard the 2 of kind, yeah. But that king probably would have been out then.
Why would they have been out, Captain?
Because Born had the kings already.
He had 4 kings?
No, the 2 kings. We're not doing that 4 kind shit.
No, the first time above table, the first time I asked Murdoch for a king, I didn't even have a king.
Okay, so I would have had to set that shit aside. I had a pair.
Wait, so if you have a pair, then you discard all your cards, Captain? Or the pair?
Discard the pair.
Oh, you guys gonna see Tool just discard every card she has. I have 3 pairs. Do I win?
All right, you know what? New game. New fucking game. New game.
I won!
You did not win. You cheated. 50 push-ups now.
She will be singing
Yo,
that
get
she
the-
won.
get
and
back
leave
here.
And walk away.
Yo, 50 push-ups.
Oh my god, can't look. The loser's talking. What's up,
Yo,
Captain
I'm
Loser?
gonna drag her by her fucking collar, bruh.
Oh, okay.
50 push-ups.
Is this the price of victory? Or the cost of defeat?
This is a training. First rule of life. Never cheat in someone's face.
I didn't cheat. I had 3 pairs. You can look at the cards I discarded.
Cheater!
They're all pairs, Captain.
Yo, I'll throw the cards into the sea. Cheater!
No, my pair.
Goddamn cheats. Yo, I'm angry. I'm doing push-ups now.
She did.
All right.
cheat.
No, she didn't. She's got 3 pairs, bro.
She's got a Joker.
Yeah, what's the Joker?
Joker gets paired with other Jokers.
Nope.
It's crazy how the rules changed.
He said no.
All right. Well, that was fruitful. As Tool and Yiga are doing push-ups, the rest of you guys are minding your own business. Occasionally, someone will turn the page or what's his face, and we will keep sailing. Oh God. Okay. You guys will draw closer and closer to Elat day by day, and once you're After a few more days, you guys are once again just like scrounging for resources at this point. Anything to eat. Murdoch and Kent are fishing shit up. But is it enough? I'll say give me a survival check, Murdoch. Your fishing line will be repaired by now.
Okay.
So if you guys can collectively beat a 30, then you guys will have enough food. Okay. Born, you got enough food?
17 pounds of fish.
How much did you use on that cake?
None. Why would I put fish
Why
in a cake?
fish in a cake?
What did you use to make the cake?
I have
Not
B
fish.
and C tier eggs from Sal, A tier flour, A tier butter. I have the ingredients to make a cake, which is why I made a cake.
Okay, so out of everything you have left is just a fish?
I also got salt
Oh yeah, we good,
and
bro.
yeah, fish and salt,
How many pounds?
which is 17 pounds, which is
And it's
I can use
half?
salt to
1, 2, 3,
keep it
4,
stored.
5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, across all the mouths to feed, 3 days, I'm gonna say it's gonna eat up all your fish.
But we're not scrounging up resources.
Nah.
Let's go.
But by the time you guys get there, you will be flat out of luck. Okay, yeah. So on the dawn or the dusk of the third or fourth day or whatever, you guys have made it closer and closer. Finch has been consulting her sea charts more and more. She'll be like, it should be anywhere here. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. I think we should be here. I'm hungry.
How do I peel
everyone?
my eyes?
Never mind. As you guys are sailing forward, the skies will darken and rain will begin to pour down.
Oh, I know Kev did something. My laptop's crashing.
Not into shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
you
see,
guys
right.
you'll keep sailing, and the skies will darken. Rain will begin to pour down. Thunder will crack across the sky, and someone, probably will spot it first, and she'll yell out, "Land! Land! It's not a seagull, guys! Land! I can see it! Oh my god!
My dad's here?
No! What? No!
Oh, you said land.
No! Can't you see it? Look! It's an island.
Can't see shit.
Look! The dark spots.
Is that not
Whoa.
a cloud?
No, it's an island.
Oh,
Oh my god! What should we do, guys? What should we do?
We need to sail for a beach so we can beach the island or beach the ship.
All right. I don't see any beaches, Captain.
Little circle.
I think we should drop
Follow
the
the
anchor.
coastline.
Or do we have the anchor still?
We don't have an anchor.
Oh crap.
Just circle the coastline. We can find a beach.
All right. Mister will turn the wheel, and the ship will begin a circle. But you guys will be drawn closer and closer. Tool will be like, I see some sand. I think there's an island. Or not an island, a beach. Of course there's an island. I see an island and there's a beach on the island, Captain.
Oh yeah. We're beaching.
We're beaching. As the ship continues to sail forward, something strange will begin to appear. You guys will see a massive tree poking through the mountaintops, like the trunk of a tree The top is like near cloud cover, but it's either a really tall, skinny mountain or a fucking tree. And for the people that have been to O'Hara, you would definitely recognize it as a tree. Additionally, I'll ask for perception checks from everyone.
Y'all see what I see?
What do you see?
Yes, I see what you see, Angel.
Can Anya do a perception check too?
This,
Yeah.
yo,
Yes,
Is that a
I
wang?
see what you see.
oh
no,
my-
16.
you don't see what we see.
What do y'all
Oh,
see? I
Anya's
can't
got
see.
16 as well, so she should be able to see what Yiga saw.
All right, Chuma and Murdoch will just see a whole bunch of rain. Onya and Yiga, you guys will see what looks to be a bigger mountain. In fact, it's quite close to the shoreline, and it seems to be
Wait.
a lot closer than it should be. Born, you will
Wait a
see it with
minute.
even more detail. This is no mountain. This is a humanoid figure, gray and shrouded in shadows.
Wait, is that a giant?
No,
Oh
it
wait.
can't be, Anya. What the hell are you talking about? That's a tree. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Guys. Do you see that?
I see it.
So we
What
know.
the fuck is that?
Let me check something.
What the fuck is that?
That shield looks weird. That was Born saying that.
At this
Make
point, everyone will
land.
be able to see it.
You got a
And
big
you guys
grin
will
on his
hear
face.
a faint whistling. So with horror, you guys will see something coming at the ship. It's big, it's round, and it's brown. It's a rock.
Oh.
There is a rock approximately 10 times the size of the ship, a boulder, if you will, hurtling at the ship.
can I jump off the ship?
It is moving at a speed that is too quick for the ship to avoid, but you guys will have a chance to try and stop it.
Oh, Anya wants to cast polymorph.
That shit won't work. It's not a creature.
Oh, darn it, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I'll give you guys 2 rounds, 10 seconds approximately, to do something.
Oh, next best thing. Fireball.
I'll have Chuma enter rage, and he'll use hero talent. Yeah. I'll do that. Oh wait, we have to enter initiative?
No, you're not gonna roll initiative.
Oh, I
But-
figured that's
oh.
why you opened up the turn order.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like I said, 2 rounds every time you do something within your action economy and you're done, I'll put you on the initiative.
Also, I would like to note that I am using, what's his name? Gyatsu.
You're attacking it.
Yeah, I'm using Gyatsu.
If you want to attack, you're gonna have to wait for it to like be right on the ship.
All right, then.
But hang on,
I'll
how far away is it right now?
wait
It's
for that
about to
then.
make impact within like 10 seconds. We'll say it's like, I guess based on how fast it's going, we'll say it's like 120 feet out.
That's within fireball range.
Yeah, you can talk about it.
Okay.
All right, since I gotta wait for it to get closer, I'm just gonna activate Hone's Edge instead. From whatever its name is, Gyatsu.
All right, Anya will chuck a ball of fire at it, and it will explode all around the rock. But as the smoke clears, the rock is still sailing straight at you guys.
Oh man.
Yep, can you roll initiative, Lucas? Like have your
Okay.
on your sheet.
Hang on.
Roll initiative.
Hang on, let me.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
No, I'm gonna face this thing, man.
It's too far.
I would also advise using your martial checks to determine, you know, the stats on this thing. Stats, quote unquote.
Yeah, I'll do a martial check.
For what?
To check the stats.
You gotta be more specific, man.
Okay.
Cool, man. When you speak in different language,
how much health does it have, bro?
Alright, that's a good question. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
DC
60. I'm sorry?
It says an insight for martial checks.
What does it say that?
As a free action, each turn you roll an insight check with advantage if you have observation hockey compared to the target's DC.
Yeah, you can go ahead and change that.
Oh, that's evil.
Let me switch up the music. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh my god, I'm in tears right now. Go ahead. Oh,
All right, with day 5, you are unable to tell how much hit points this thing has. Chuma, what are you doing with your turn? Just rage?
yeah, I'm doing rage and I'm gonna activate Hone's Edge so I can do triple damage when it gets close.
All right. Anybody else?
Well,
Still waiting for it to get closer.
Yeah, I can't do anything until it gets close. So
Yeah, when it's at back within 30 feet, I'm immediately attacking it with whatever the fuck Hero's Talent.
All right, I'll say it'll be 120, and then it'll be 60, and then it'll be like right on you guys.
All right. I'll do 3 of these then.
Well, not yet. So who's just waiting for it to get melee? Yiga, Born, and Murdoch?
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys all roll initiative?
While it's at the 60 feet mark, I got something I can do.
All right, it's at the 120 right now.
Yeah.
All right. Azrael, NPCs, anything you want them to do?
Lord Azrael will just stand near Aura farming. Piccolo kind of fashion.
Type shit.
You can move the ship.
I'll give you guys a look at the NPCs. A second look at the NPCs. I'm gonna take a picture.
Is the spellcaster twin with us? Or not?
Huh?
Cool. Is she here?
No. That's Hua. Tuo is the rogue who's with us.
Yeah, then I don't got nothing to do with them guys, bro.
Wait, the turtle can move our ship.
I don't think moving is an option for real.
No, he said that the ship can't maneuver out of the way. But we can combine our actions to where we move the ship out of the way.
That literally makes no sense. I'm just gonna say that right now.
He's saying that we can't steer the ship out of the path of this boulder because it takes 3 turns for it to get to us.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
What I'm thinking is that.
All right, I'm back.
Could the turtle move us out the way?
What?
The turtle.
You said that the ship itself couldn't move out of the path. Could the turtle move us out of the path of the boulder?
Potentially. But this thing is like, it's pretty big, you know. If it lands like right next to you guys, the wave or the ensuing splash, it'll dwarf the ship monumentally.
Ooh, could I do Could I use an observation occupant to see if they be throwing another one? Or not throwing, but if another one might be behind it.
Oh, you can see it's just one. Okay, so when it's 120 feet out, is the NPCs doing anything?
I don't think any of the NPCs can do anything from that range. Let me check.
Let me know when you guys want to move on. Take all the time you need.
All right, I don't see anything on her, so I'm gonna say probably nothing. Can use a radiant bolt, so we can have him do that. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
All right. I think that's the only one with a long range. What's next?
Is that everyone?
Yeah.
A single martial check was made this round. Tremendous work. All right, it is now 60 feet out. Once again, your entire action economy. Does anyone do anything?
How is the jumping calculated again?
I'm sorry?
How is jumping calculated? Leaping, how is it calculated?
I think standing leap is your strength mod plus 5 or something. Running leap, horizontal leap is your strength score. And then if you run 10 feet prior to doing either of them, it increases by like 10 or some shit.
So if I ran forward, could I be within 30 feet of it?
Yeah, but you would have to be running on air.
I mean, like jump, like if I ran and jumped.
How far can you jump?
Hold on, what was the calculation again? Strength plus what? Strength times what? Or what?
Your strength score, and then I think it's actually. Let me just look it up.
Is a free action something that it doesn't count as your action on a regular turn?
Yeah, it doesn't count for your action economy.
So basically, I don't use up my action when
Running
I use a
long-
free action. Okay.
At least 10 feet before the jump, you can cover a number of feet equal to your strength score.
All right.
Stop. So that would be 20.
So I can take my martial check and then do my other action. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What What are you trying to find out with your muscle check?
Let's I think I wanted to use my martial check to find like a weak spot on the boulder.
All right, give me an investigation or nature.
Okay.
You cannot find a weak spot on the boulder.
Okay. All right. I wanted to ask something here. If I was to cast I think it was Vitriolic Sphere while holding on to the mirror shard, does that mean it's cast twice?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to do that then.
All right. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. So do I then just roll it twice then, but count as one? Yeah, just roll twice.
Oh my god, that's good.
That's one. Wait. Okay. And then two. All right.
All right. What is it? It's just a burst. How do you want to flavor this attack? It's just a burst of sludge.
It's a ball of acid that streaks there and then explodes in a 20-foot radius.
All right, bet. Onya will step forward, and after letting out a burst of fire, will let out a burst of sludge, enveloping this thing.
And it's 2 shots.
Yes, sir. And then you'll see her hold up a glass shard as her voice seems to like echo as she casts the creation, and it will duplicate upon itself, dealing massive damage. It will envelop the rock, but it will continue sailing forward through the damage. You can go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Is there any way I could do something to increase how far I jump? Because right now I'm at 20. I just need another 10.
Yeah, I'll let you make an athletics check, but like at the end of this turn, it's gonna be on top of you guys. So you can just hold your action.
Let me tell you something. My is much faster. Oh wait, I could. Oh wait, I'm gonna hold my action to attack it when it's within 30 feet.
Oh, are we rolling initiative now?
Again, once you do what you want to do, I'm gonna put you on initiative.
You said after this round it's going to be right on top of us, but is it going to hit us after this round?
Like at the end of this round, it is going to hit you guys.
No. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna announce to everybody that I have a way to get rid of it, but I would need everybody to be willing to let me absorb their life force for a few seconds.
No.
What are you trying to do?
I need a few of you to let me absorb your life force for a few seconds.
Either that, or one of you could chuck one of my chaos shards at it. That's probably would be just as risky.
That would work.
Or we could do another radiant bolt with Contagious. I'm gonna just damn.
Radiant bolt.
Alright, this radiant bolt will singe the back of Chuma's head. You'll take 4 damage.
Drunken rage.
Why are you doing this, man?
I'm sorry, man. You roll the dice.
Really? Could have hit the ship. It's already getting destroyed.
It could have. It didn't.
So Born is going to use 3 charges of his Thunder Dial to cast Lightning Bolt at the folder.
3? Oh wait, no, that's not the.
That's what I have to cast in order to cast Lightning Bolt. If not, it's just Thunder Wave.
Alright. You go ahead and roll it.
The other one.
Is it on there or no?
It's gonna be on you at the end of everyone's shit. So if you're holding your action, I need to be very specific with the criteria.
I said it. 30 feet. I'm attacking.
Yeah, you're good. You can go ahead and add yourself on initiative. This music is crazy.
Yeah, once I get close,
86.
I'm unleashing.
Okay. You can go ahead and, if you want to do anything with your bonus action, Born, you can. Otherwise, you can add yourself on initiative. What'd you say, Rune?
When I get close, I'm unleashing all my attacks.
Close as in within melee?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yo, I just realized that if it's within melee, that means he was gone. That's fucking hilarious.
I'm hearing something. What's happening?
Alright. Azure, what is this about?
Oh, I'm gonna do put an aura. Try to put on this thing right now. Could you put on the aura on me, Kev?
Bro, you're not on the... We gotta imagine a little bit here, man.
I don't know. I'm saying there's an aura around everybody. There's 2 different auras, right? So one is my life drain aura, which you guys can choose to fail or not, but I'm gonna activate it regardless. If you guys fail, you fail. That's how it is. And the other one is gonna be it's gonna be a bonus action to your armor class and your saving throws for a 1d4 as well as a attack roll. Yeah.
What's the DC? And what's the save?
The save, it's a 20.
So let me get this right. You're giving them a bonus to their saving throws, and then you're forcing them to make a saving throw?
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving them the choice of choosing to fail or not. It's basically a show of goodwill.
Yo, what is it? What
It's
check?
20.
I don't care about the save. The check.
It's in the chat, bro.
I think you
Arm save.
I don't see it.
You only put one in the chat, right?
Yes,
Doesn't
the
matter.
only one that's
can't-
gonna make you make a save is the Constitution. It's right there. It's in the chat.
What's the DC?
20.
Okay. Everyone has a 1d4. My bad.
1d4.
I choose to fail.
Alright. Do you guys want the NPCs to choose to fail, or what?
Yeah, let them choose.
As in, you gotta choose.
Why do I got?
Do they-
Like,
They decide
If you want,
to fail
I can choose for them.
instead of trying to succeed.
go ahead, man.
What'd you say, Dill?
I was explaining your wording to Angel.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why do we have to fail? I'm so confused.
Okay.
All right, so you can either make the save and either fail or succeed naturally, or you can choose to fail,
Oh,
which just is no save after roll. You just fail.
oh yeah, I can't fail. Can't do that.
If you fail, you are feeding his so-called way to get you out of this.
Oh,
Which is why Born chose to fail.
I'll trust him. Fuck
Lord Isaac is gonna make it very clear. No matter what happens, I'll make sure to keep Onya alive. For the rest of you,
Did we ask?
Okay, why did he say that?
no, I was saying that if you guys don't help, basically, that's the best I could do. If you guys don't help, but if you guys help, I might be able to get us all out of
He can
this.
save all of us.
Okay, Born chose to fail. Yiga chose to fail. Yiga, are you gonna order to the crew to fail, succeed? What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the trust because he helped us with the Marines, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm asking if you're ordering the crew to do the same.
I said, yeah.
I'll do
Alright.
it too.
Then all the NPCs will fail. And Onya as well, so that's 6. Murdoch.
Alright, initiative.
Fucking hell, man. This this save is Murdoch gonna give Azrael the benefit of the doubt and trust in him and let him suck his life force? Pause. Or are you gonna try and resist?
No, I'm gonna take it.
All right, that is 7. So Azrael, you can do what you want to do. You got 7. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna give it a block. All right, while he's doing that, Yiga, yours is set for when they come close. I guess the NPCs will do the same. Tua will attack when it gets close. Misery will attack when it gets close. Kent has already attacked. I should have put it on initiative.
Is it here?
Not yet, man. Not yet.
Just you want to do that shit, bro. I don't know why you sound like that. You want niggas to be enthusiastic about fucking about to die.
Is it you?
Well, I'm not asking for enthusiasm, bro. I'm asking for some competence.
The tears.
Oh yeah, pretty confident. Doing all we can right now.
Oh my god. Well, bro.
All right.
It's good. Good. Oh my god.
Shit to destroy it before it destroys us. So.
I'll have James make some attacks.
Bro, you sounded so smooth, nigga. I think I'm about to hit us right now.
Yeah, bro.
Alright. Let me see if Misery can do anything.
No.
Yeah, it was either Thunder Denial or punch it once it got close, but, you know.
Yo, we should have her ride the wave. What the fuck?
That's all I got.
I put the faith in the 8d6 rather than the 1d10.
Alright. Misery will blow herself up. Good shit, good shit. Okay, that's that. Alright, what is Murdoch waiting for? What are you holding your action for?
For the rock to be close enough for me to attack it.
How close?
Well, 60 feet is too far.
Melee?
Yeah.
Alright, melee range. Okay, so before it gets to the end of the round, Azrael, we're waiting on you. You have 7 people giving you the life energy.
Alright, so you're gonna see Lord Azrael walk up to fly to the front of the ship here, right to the edge. And you see him spread his arms forward, and you see both yo-yos in his hand cast out. Right? And you see them spiral, heading towards the boat. And he'll say, Heaven's judgment. Should I make it public or whisper, Kev? I don't know which one to do.
Up to you, brother.
Make it public. Make it public.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Nice.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Level exhaustion. Damn.
And he can extend it. You could have done this at the start.
I didn't have the energy.
All right. Can you roll some dice? What are we waiting on?
Oh, sure. Give me a second.
Oh my god. This is the time. If you succeed.
So I'm gonna use all my 1, 2, 3. That's 78.
All right. Solid.
Does the next turn start?
I'm sorry. What'd you
Does
say?
the next turn start?
This is the last turn.
But you end of the turn, it gets to us.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah, that works.
All right. As we will let off a blast, and this rock will be enveloped in a burst of fiery, white, radiant light mixed with all kinds of energy. And you guys will see it chips and cracks as it begins to splinter. But even with the power of his beam, this thing is a force of nature, literally. As it gets closer, you guys can see it's hundreds of feet across, hundreds of feet tall. It's too big to fathom. It is absorbing the impact, and it is just moving forward. I will say its size has been significantly reduced after everything that's thrown at it so far.
Okay. That damage is done across the board for my.
I'm sorry?
That damage is done across the board for my movement. When I move it across the board.
Yeah, I understand.
So for every 5 feet, I do 17 damage.
Yup. I'm with you, bro.
Is it close yet?
Alright, so it's hitting us?
It is in you.
Can I do my 30 feet shit?
Say again?
Can I do my 30 feet and stuff now?
Yeah. As everyone gets within range, your all your shit will trigger one by one. I think Chuma, you would be the first. Because it would be at 30.
Alright.
Oh, that's fire.
3. Hold on. 70, 39, 45. That's 162 total. God, yo, this shit. Oh my god, yo, niggas. Yo, can I jump off?
How
now?
much?
You have a D4 to all your damage rolls and stuff, bro.
62 total. Oh, I have D4 to all my damage.
You have D4 to all your damage rolls, saving throws, and action attacks.
2, 3. Oh wait, also I'm gonna use my, since this is such a dire moment, I'm gonna use all my human ferocities.
All
so
right.
I'm gonna roll 3d8s. Alright. And those are also tripled. Damn, I don't know what the total is. I'll have to redo it again.
Oh yeah, he was using Honed Edge.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go to the next. All right. Does the D4 actually never mind? I'm assuming it doesn't.
While you're calculating this, it'll get a little bit closer. Or actually, I should wait until you calculate all to see.
All right. All right. What was it again? Yeah. All right. Let me do the math now. $367 damage total.
Nice. Okay. Chuma will run forward, leaping into the air, and with his swords drawn, he will, I guess, essentially do what Zoro did with Pika, and slash into this thing, yelling out attack names and calling upon all his resources to sunder this thing. You guys will see. You guys will see how do you want to flavor this? Like, what is this attack culminating into?
I want it to be. I want if it's finished. If it's stopping it, I want it to turn to dust.
It's not stopping it.
Damn! Oh my god, I'm about to die. You said culminate into I don't know.
You can do a technique. There's a brand new attack.
Maybe from beyond the grave.
Hero's will.
Giving
Hero's dying cry.
Infinite attacks, but without letting them multiply.
Hero's might.
Heroes
I'm gonna name it Hero's Dumbass. That's what I'm naming it. There you go.
All right, Hero's dumbass and his dumbass owner. As he sails forward, carving into this boulder. I guess at this point, like a mountain is a better way to describe it. His attack is definitely going to do significant damage. In fact, it will basically cleave about like a third of it, just dropping it straight into the fucking ocean. But unfortunately, there is a big chunk of the boulder that is still flying towards you guys. Chuma, with a yell of fury, will disappear into the mist, and as he comes into contact, you guys will lose sight of him. Go ahead, give me a dex save, Angel. DC is 28.
28?
28.
Thank God I saved these bitches. I need a crit. I got it.
Damn.
The people I get from Ragnar, and then these are my strong wills.
You don't need your strong wills if you crit.
Oh, you don't. Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. What's the range on Oh yeah, you do get a crit. All right, yeah. Chuma will disappear from you guys' sight. Tuo, as it gets a little bit closer, will fire her dagger with all of her might. She'll use her bonus action to steady aim, and then she'll have sneak attack active. And then she'll add a d4 on this. All right, that's all she can do. And then it will be upon you guys. Where is it? All right. What's his face? Murdoch, Born, and Yiga. What are you guys doing?
This is my reaction when it hits us.
Or, sorry, not you. what's his face and what's his face and what's his face.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna steady aim and attack it.
His name is
Alright, steady aim and attack, go ahead.
With a lion's guillotine. Wait, how does a rock do a dex saving throw?
doesn't.
It's
It's an object, so
failing.
it automatically fails.
Yeah, that's why I haven't asked for any deck saves. It fails everything.
Well, then I'm doing lion's guillotine, and I'm using an inspiration to use my mighty mindset and maxing out the damage. So it's gonna
Nice.
Let's go.
It's gonna take 76.
Alright.
That's hockey imbued and
Okay. How do you wanna? I guess you just stand at the prow of the ship, and with a mighty roar, bring down your swords to let loose a lion's guillotine as this thing is upon you guys. Can we get it? Can we get the lion's guillotine one time? The voice line.
new sword style, lion's guillotine.
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
All right. You go.
Someone learn.
So, what I want to do, hold on, I wrote blackout, so I gotta roll that shit for
76 wasn't enough to finish it.
It was not. You cleave off another chunk of the boulder, but it is still upon you guys.
count.
Or like all these things are happening pretty much simultaneously because at the end of the
That
mission.
is so bad. Alright, that shit don't
That's actually a goated combination, though.
It is, if it wasn't, just fucking independent
It's
do
not made
shit.
against the boulder.
Yeah, if it was some other shit, that'd be actually really good. But, what I was gonna do, I was just gonna let off as many attacks I can with my regular action economy, and then I have, dogged. So I got 2 extra Johns. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Yeah, I'll
And then-
go ahead.
Okay. I want to ask this, but I feel like you know what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm saying?
If you know what I'm gonna ask or what you're gonna ask, and you probably know my answer, is there really any point asking it?
Do you know what I'm gonna ask?
I have no idea.
Just do.
Let
He
me
gave you
look.
the go-ahead.
Let me get the performance, bro. It is a combat.
It's for a
It's
creature,
not
bro.
Where's it at?
I'm sure it says it in the ability. Go ahead and drop the ability.
I got.
Currently
Let's see.
erasing.
It don't say creature. It says opponent.
Yeah,
It don't say nothing about a creature.
I'm gonna go ahead and make the ruling that it has to be a creature.
That's
You
crazy.
hate cool shit.
Just say this thing isn't considered an opponent. You know what I'm saying?
It is an opponent.
Because he could be facing something that isn't a creature at some point, but still is an opponent.
That is true.
Hey, I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there, bro.
You're crossing the bridge is right here.
I crossed it.
Yeah,
I said no.
we're at the bridge.
The
We're
bridge is right
already
here.
across the bridge.
You didn't even cross the bridge.
Man, I told you my
You-
ruling. Man.
You turned your back to it.
We gotta keep it moving, bro. We're on a schedule here.
Ain't no way. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, all those will hit.
Bet. And then I'll expend all my armament Jones. Oh, let me see something. Yeah, hockey. Sounds like oh no, I can expand my fucking what's it called? Because I do affinity. So that's 1, 2, and then there's a D4 on this shit too. From Ragnar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll use this as what's it called? So there's 2d4 for each. I think that's it.
All right, I'll count 93. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. With all that, I think that's everyone doing everything. Yeah, we're done. How do you want to play this, you?
It'll be like you know how Bang does that shit before he starts laying into niggas, like the with his hands. There's like the aura around his fingertips. Big like that.
Tough. You stand at the prow of the ship. I guess you remove Murdoch. You're just like, my turn.
Yeah.
Move aside.
Yeah,
my turn.
I start waving my hands. I hit the stance. I leap.
Nice.
Leaping tiger.
All right. So with everyone's attacks, like burning into this thing, Azrael is firing his beam. Chuma has disappeared into the waves. You guys are chucking your attacks, and there will be all of your attacks will make a dent after dent after dent after dent. They'll all pile up one after the other until this mountain turns into a boulder. And it gets whittled down more and more and more and more until it is about the size of a you guys know that iceberg that Josu threw at or was it an iceberg? It was an iceberg, right? Whatever the hell Josu threw at Marineford. You guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's roughly the size of this thing.
Yeah,
and it will come crashing down on the ship.
Alright. Reject dial time.
All right, you hold up the reject dial, and as you disappear between beneath the mass, you attempt to absorb its impact.
Yeah, that's crazy. At this point, I'm just gonna do this around Onya.
All right. Got you. I'm gonna ask for deck saves from everyone on the crew. DC is 25.
Yeah. Cool, man, you got a D4.
Oh yeah. And I got a strong will.
Lucas.
Sure.
Nice.
Damn. Rest in peace, nigga. I hope it's Kent.
That was 2.
No!
This is Kent.
Yo, don't tell me that nigga's still alive, bro. What did he get? Damn. He can still live. He got strong will. Oh, shit.
This is Finch.
Oh, he lives. He lives. Why? Oh, my God.
This is Misery.
Wait, does Finch not have 3D strong wills? What's going on?
Finch does not have strong wills. Yiga, I saw yours. Onya, I saw yours. If you guys want to do anything, feel free. DC is 20, whatever the hell I said, 25.
Exactly. Now you have a D4 to add to that.
Strong will is the what?
D4. D4.
Plus, you also have a D4 from Azrael.
Yeah. All right.
You still got your strong.
All right. You can do this, man.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yo, shout out to that crit, man.
I guess I can roll 2 rolls. Alright.
Does that mean she lived?
She also has a D4.
24.
He added it into the equation. She did. Or I should say she did, but she taking that damage.
Oh, I'd be fucking hell. Oh my god.
Wait, is she high enough? Is she high enough to have evasion?
Yeah,
that's it.
Born, can I get a D4 or a dex save?
I was figuring if I was using the reject tile, I wouldn't be trying to avoid it.
Nah, you just don't make a save.
Can't get close to it anyways.
Okay. This boulder will envelop the crew.
What is Onya roll? Because she has a +2 to her roll because of the 3/4 cover, I think. No, it's half cover. Right?
What?
It's half cover, but
Lucas
she rolled
never,
an 18.
he never rolled his 19, his D4. He just got a 19.
Onya +2
What?
plus the D4. What? No.
Oh.
This boulder will envelop the ship. Cracks and wood fly as the boulder crushes it completely. Fall into the ocean with a great big boom. The resulting wave, the splash, will be massive. Like a wall of water will result where the rock just landed, and it will sweep away all the flotsam, all the wreckage into the ocean. The heads or the bodies of any of the crew won't be able to see them, find them, nothing like that. As the rock will sink into the water, and all that will be left is this this strange giant figure looking out at the wreckage. We'll end the session there. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for being here as always. I'm gonna be gone for the next week for sure, and maybe the week after. I'll keep you guys posted, but it is a good chance I'm out for 2 weeks. So we'll be putting this shit on hold for a bit. Hell of a cliffhanger. I have outdone myself once again. I know. But yeah, thank you guys as always for being here, for playing all that shit. Thank you for everyone that's watching at home with the fam, all that shit. Hope you guys enjoy your week, your next 2 weeks. I think, isn't it the 2-year anniversary? Am I missing it, or when was it?
It's
I think
beginning of May. I think in 2 weeks exactly it's going to be it or something like that.
Okay, so if I do end up missing it, 2 years. Congrats to everyone. Definitely wouldn't have come all this way without all you guys. Shit does mean a lot to me. I enjoy playing it a lot, and it kind of opened up the whole D&D thing for me. So I'm immensely grateful that it's still going and that you guys are all a part of it. You know, it's it's kind of difficult to talk about the future with what's just happened. But I hope we have many more sessions together, enjoying it all. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. That's it for me.
All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. As mentioned, there is a week or so break, so we will be back soon, but not as soon as usual. And as normal, the links to the other One Piece D&D campaigns are in the description. The link to the Eternal Dawn server, which is the place to go if you want to jump into one of these, run one of these, is also there in the description. And as usual, thank you for watching. See you soon, and bye-bye.